just because the idea dawned on me, and it was, what if Kawaki single-handedly completed Sasuke's endgame goal in Naruto Shippuden? And by that I mean, obviously it's going to lie with different reasonings and different means in order to get the end, but the end is ultimately what I'm seeing, because Sasuke in a way wanted to destroy the ninja system. He felt like everything was fucked up and corrupted, and his first way of going about that would be to kill all of the Kage, prior to that having to kill Naruto, his only tie to the ninja world at the time. Now Kawaki, in a sense, it's not on some extremist shit as like, I'm going to become the sole enemy for the entire world. I feel like Kawaki doesn't have the patience for that, and if people antagonize Kawaki too long, he might just eradicate the whole world. Sasuke was on some shit, I will sit and wait for the next nigga to come up and fight me and let all of y'all niggas know that y'all ain't shit. Kawaki would probably just go ahead and get the deed done and just wipe out everybody, feel me? So on some shit like completing Sasuke's goal where he abolishes the entire ninja system, and this came to my idea. This is really just the theory thought. It's something more so like, oh, let me ask the community, let me ask the channel, what do y'all think about this type of stance? Because y'all know where I currently stand on 16-year-old Kawaki and Boruto battling is their ideals are separate. However, there's some type of external force or external conflict that is ultimately the more pressing matter, and they both understand that that would be the case. I still am under that belief where they eventually were going to have to team up after their skirmish or after their agreement, agree to disagree, whatever the fuck you want to say, to deal with whatever is ninja tech, cyborgs, motherfucking Otsutsuki. However, they have to settle that difference right there, and it has a political stance, whereas like probably Boruto's stance is different than Kawaki's. Now this type of theory still has a political stance as the catalyst for everything coming together and flowing together. It's a more radical approach, because now it's like Kawaki taking the initiative to bring the fight towards the ninja world, or taking the initiative to rather destroy the ninja world, destroy the ninja system, as we already seen on countless occasions, especially showcasing in the anime and in its current arc, Kawaki's disagreement or his uncomfortableness with the way shinobi go about things, and how he's witnessing everybody operate and go about their way of what they believe to be a true ninja or to believe a true shinobi. And Kawaki's taking all of these experiences and saying, you know, motherfuckers like Lord Seventh and Boruto, they have a good idea, you know, but at times their ideas can be too childish or too dreamy, in a sense like it could put your own life in general in danger, versus other shinobi that Kawaki has come across, like Shinobi in the Hit and Miss, and obviously the motherfuckers that raised them in the car organization, who take a more different approach, especially when it comes to being in the middle of war, being in the middle of conflict, and being in the middle of a whole lot of things. It's like Kawaki is drawn and stuck, and he's torn in between living on these two different sides, where it's like taking a more of an approach that Jigen raised him on versus the more of an approach that Naruto introduced to him and embraced him with, understanding that there's gonna be qualities and, you know what I'm saying, context in both areas that you're gonna need in order to have the true idea, probably satisfaction or happiness that everybody is chasing or trying to achieve in this world. So Kawaki, in a sense, decides to take away all the ninjas and just take away the system in general, not necessarily saying all ninjas must die, but the great ninja villages. So a step up from what Sasuke did, because Sasuke was going to take out all of the Kage. I have a feeling, you know, and we're looking at the destroyed Hokage faces, and that can have significant meaning, where Boruto is asking Kawaki, are you seriously going this far? Whereas there's time and time again, they have arguments and they had skirmishes, and it's been known to Boruto, like, yeah, this nigga Kawaki doesn't agree with this shit, but at the end of the day, that's my brother, he's going to be there when I need him. So now they're facing each other. Boruto sees the villages destroyed, probably has a distress call. Yo, the motherfucking Hit and Miss, they destroyed Kagura's grave. You feel me? The motherfucking Hidden Clown or Norki's shit got stomped on and vandalized. And now Boruto's like, that's crazy. Kawaki, was this really like the only way for a nigga to pave? Like, fuck is you talking about? So I really can see that approach being very, very plausible, in a sense of Kawaki simply destroying the entire ninja system. And I'm saying that because we've seen the disagreements that have been stemming in Kawaki and Team 7, especially with Sarada being the leader, sending orders that Kawaki might disagree with. We've seen it in the notorious Boruto chapter 58, and we've seen it time and time again in the current Boruto arc in the anime, where Kawaki tends to question, or Kawaki openly says he disagrees with the way that Shinobi thinks and disagrees with the way, a lot of the ways that Shinobi decides to go about things where it's like, it's kill or be killed in this world. Sometimes Shinobi has a moral that Kawaki isn't willing to follow or willing to go by, in a sense of he has his own best heart at interest. Aside from the niggas like Naruto, you feel me? Kawaki's like, bro, fuck all of y'all, bro. I can extend this love and generosity to niggas like Naruto, my nigga Boruto, probably, you feel me? The family, of course. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Himawari gang. But y'all niggas is not the same. So Kawaki's on some shit like, y'all finna drive me insane. So all of y'all is about to reach endgame. Bars, bars, bars on top of bars. And Kawaki's like, yeah, all 5 of the ninja villages need to be destroyed. If the feudal lords have anything to say about it, tell them to spin the block and run me my ones. And at that point in the story, we already understand how strong Kawaki is right now. So at that point, other than niggas like Boruto standing in front of him, you feel me? Power ups aside, like, who's finna be stopping this man? Like, even if you got a fucking plan, there's really nothing you can do. My initial belief on the theory of Boruto and Kawaki having separate ideals, ultimately still fighting for the same end thing, is what I really want to still push towards, and it's still what I will be pushing towards for how I see the story going. I won't deny the fact of Kawaki taking upon himself to probably destroy or replace the ninja system, whether it be, you know, somehow siding with some type of Otsutsuki ideal he comes across, or just simply feeling like, you know what, he's gonna finally accept or draw into the fact that ninja tech is a part of him. Ninja tech is this, ninja tech is that, and ultimately it has a better or greater effect than the ninja way. But I don't think it's gonna be something as simple as that. The stemming catalyst for everything to start and the spark for the whole entire fire to flame out is the fact that Kawaki, whatever it plain be, whatever he supports and the other shit he doesn't support, we know for a fact Kawaki is not in complete agreements with the way that ninjas decides to run things and with the way the system, the shinobi operates. So it's going to be a very big telling story when we see how 16-year-old Boruto and 16-year-old Kawaki are facing off on the destroyed villages. I don't know if it's going to be true. Like I said, I still believe that they both have separate ideals and will be fighting on that basis. However, this theory is something I wanted to bring to the channel and get your all's thoughts and opinions on, like Kawaki taking that Sasuke approach and saying, I'm gonna single-handedly destroy the shinobi system. Sasuke talking about the 5 Kage. Now Kawaki possibly even talking about all of the villages, which is why we see the repercussions, the destroyed shinobi hidden leaf village. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments below. It's your boy Black Chia out 3. Until my next video, holla at your boy. I'ma holla at y'all. Black Chia out, yes sir. Ski.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said